everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow. In this video, we are going to learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for your baby store business. So let's suppose I'm running a baby store business and I'm receiving many queries and messages on my WhatsApp. For now, I'm manually replying to all of these queries and messages, but this is consuming a lot of my time. So I'm completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to create a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now, with the help of this WhatsApp chatbot, I'm instantly going to reply to all the queries and messages sent by my customers. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process of how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your baby store business. For this, I've created a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, and now we are going to test this WhatsApp chatbot once. For that, I will be sending a message in my WhatsApp, and if I receive the reply, then this means this WhatsApp chatbot is working fine. So here, let's quickly open my WhatsApp, and I'm going to send the message like, "Hi, I want to buy baby toys." I'm going to send this message. Let's wait for the reply. So here I have received the reply, "Welcome to Little Giggles Baby Store. Check out our cute collections below." So this is the very first message which I have created, and I have received that reply in my WhatsApp. I'll go with this adorable toys, and let's wait for the response. So here I have received "want to order some, here are the toys, and playtime just got better. Here is our most loved toy collection." So here I'll go with this "want to order some," I'll go with this yes. And then "ready to place order, please enter your order," or you can place your order directly from this link. So here I'm going to add my order like pink plushie. And here it has sent me, "Thank you for your order. We are processing it right now. You will receive an update shortly." If you want to talk to support, you can click on this button. If you want to go to the main menu, you can click on this button, and the very first message which was sent to us will be sent. So it has sent me a talk to support message. Support number is this, email address is this, location is this. Feel free to contact us anytime. We are here to help you. So this is how this WhatsApp chatbot is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this WhatsApp chatbot from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your baby store business. For this, we are going to create WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, and to visit Pabbly Chatflow, we simply need to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. Now, after browsing this website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, go with the sign in. If you are a new user, click on the sign up for free. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Chatflow Access Now. And it has taken me to this Pabbly Chatflow dashboard. Now, if you want to learn how you can create your own Pabbly Chatflow account, you can visit our YouTube channel, or you can simply watch this video at a WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow using WhatsApp Cloud API. Now, here I have already created my Pabbly Chatflow account, and on the left-hand side where we can see all these options, to start creating this flow or a WhatsApp chatbot, we have to go towards this flows. It has taken me towards this flow builder page where I can see all the flows which I have created. Now, to create a new flow, I simply need to click on this add flow button on the top right corner. And here I have landed to this page where I am going to start creating this WhatsApp chatbot. Now here, chatbot is a powerful no-code automation tool that allows businesses to create AI-driven chatbots for customer support, lead generation, and more. It helps automate repetitive tasks, improving efficiency and response time. So by offering 24/7 support, it enhances customer experience and boosts engagement. It is important because it saves time, reduces human error, and allows businesses to focus on growth. Now, to create this WhatsApp chatbot, on the left-hand side where we can see two options of messages and actions. So here we will be needing all of these buttons to create this WhatsApp chatbot. So first, let's go through all of these buttons. The first one is messages, and under messages, we have this text button. So this button sends a text message along with multiple clickable buttons. User can tap a button to continue the conversation. Then we have this media button. So this allows you to send images, videos, or GIFs. Then we have this list. So this allows a list of options instead of button. This is useful when you have many choices. We have this catalog message which helps us send catalog message. If you have single product, you can use this button. If you have multiple product, you can use this button. Then we have this template. So this is pre-designed message format that includes text, image, buttons and links. Then moving on to the next option of actions. The first one is condition. So this allows to set logical condition for branching the conversation flow. Next we have this ask address. So this prompts the user to enter their address and store it in contact field. Next we have this ask location. So this requests the user's live location. We have this ask question. So this is used to gather user input such as email, phone or feedback. We have this ask media. So this lets the user upload images, videos or documents. We have this set custom field. So this stores the user input in custom variable for later use. We have this add tag. So this assigns a tag to user for segmentation and targeted follow-ups. We have this API request. So this sends or retrieves the data from external API to enhance chatbot functionality. And finally, we have this connect flow. So this links the flow to another chatbot flow. Now moving on to the next step, here we are done with understanding all of the options and buttons. And next, we have to learn how we are going to start this WhatsApp chatbot. So to trigger this WhatsApp chatbot or to start this or to activate this WhatsApp chatbot, we have to enter the keywords and the regex. Here, as you can see that I have sent the message, hi, I want to buy baby toys. And in this way, we have triggered this WhatsApp chatbot. So in this keywords and regex, we are supposed to add these words. So I'm going to add some commonly used keywords in this keyword field like hello, hey and hi. And then I'm going to enter the regex. So this regex field is as important as these keywords, but you can also add the keywords from your product and services, which will help you activate this chatbot and you won't be needing the regex. But here regex is also an important field. Regex is like a smart search tool that helps chatbot identify pattern in user messages. So instead of manually listing out every possible keywords, you can define rules to match different variation of words and phrases. If you only enter keywords like hey, hi, hello, the bot will only respond when those exact words are typed. If you use regex, you can create a rule like, here let's say I'm going to create a rule like clothes, kids and toys. Now here I have created a rule whenever someone is going to message me, I want to buy baby toys or I want to buy baby clothes or I want to browse through the kids section. So here this regex will trigger this chatbot. Here we have one more field. It is very important to understand that we have to enter the regex in this particular format itself. Now here we have one more option, enter regex to match substring trigger, enable toggle for case sensitive regex. So here I am going to toggle this on. This is for case sensitivity. So by enabling regex, your chatbot can understand more variation of user messages without needing to add every possible keywords manually. Now here we are done with adding these keywords and regex, and now we have triggered this chatbot. And now we have to send the very first message. So to send the very first message, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the circle, drag and drop it anywhere, and then I have to select my content type. In this drop down, I can find all the content type. I have already explained you all of these buttons, and now to create the first message, I'm going to click on this text plus button. If you want to ask any question, you can select any button under this actions. If you want to ask the address, if you want to ask the location, if you want to ask the question, you can simply drag and drop that button over here. We will be covering this later in this video itself. Now here I'm going to write the message like the very first message I want to send to my customer is, so here I have entered the message, welcome to Little Giggles Baby Store. Check out our cute collections below. And now I'm going to add the button. For that, I'm going to click on this add button. If you want to add the list, what you can do, go to this messages and simply drag and drop this list button over here. Now after adding this list, just as we are going to add the buttons, we have to add the list in which we are going to give all the options. The list will be sent to the customer, and when they open the list, they simply need to click on the option they require and the next message will be sent to them. So here you simply need to drag and drop this list button, and you have to click on this add section, then keep clicking on this add item till you add all your items. Now here I do not require this list, so for now I'm going to delete this. I'm going to add some buttons. So the first button which I want to add is cute baby clothes. The second is adorable toys. The third button is new arrivals. So here I have created the same message just like this. Now here when I am going to click on any of the buttons, a new message should be sent to me. So I'm going to create message for each of those buttons. You can see as soon as I click on this new arrivals, a message has been sent to me with the image and the text. So I want to create same message. The message which sends the docs, audio or video if you want to upload. Here I have uploaded the image and then I have written the text. Now we are going to learn how we can create such messages. Now let's suppose I want to upload cute baby clothes. I want to send that to my customer. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the circle, drag and drop this, and then in the content type, I'm going to select this media. In this media, I'm going to select my media type as image, and then I'm going to click on this cloud, and then I'm simply going to upload the image which I have downloaded or which is saved. So I'm going to upload the product image. Here, as you can see, when someone is going to click on this cute baby clothes, I'm going to send them the image and then I'm going to write the caption as. So here I have written the caption, or look at these adorable outfits. Here is our baby collection, want to order. And now then I'm going to provide two buttons. Here you can see that I have also an option of add content. So if you want to upload more images, you can simply click on this add content and then you can select your content type from this drop down. Here if you want to select or upload any other media, then you can select the media button. If you want to add a template list or simply a message, you can select content type according to your choice and preference. Here I'm going to add the button. In this button I'm going to write, yes, I want to order. I'm simply going to write this as yes, or if I do not want to order, I'm going to click on this main menu. So I have provided two buttons. Now here I'm going to create the messages for each of these buttons. Here I have created the message for the cute baby clothes. I'm going to create the message for this adorable toys. I'm going to create the message for this new arrivals. Now there is also an important step that we understand. If you are going to ask the question, let's suppose I'm going to ask the question, I'm going to drag and drop that button over here, and let's suppose someone clicked on this adorable toys. Now I'm going to ask them, what is your name? So let's say I'm going to write name, and then I have to create a contact custom field. If I'm going to ask the question, I have to make sure that I have created a custom field. So when the customer replies to that question, it gets saved in my contact custom field, and then I can use that later in my WhatsApp chatbot. So here I have already created a contact custom field for this full name, and here in the format I am going to select this as text. As the name will be in a text format, I have selected that. If you are going to ask something like, here I have created more custom fields like order items. In the same chatbot, I'm going to use this order items. So I've created this contact custom field for order items. And when they're going to click on this order items, I'm going to select the format as any, because that will not be a complete text. That message could include 2 toys, 3 clothes, something like that. So I'm going to select the format as that. So I hope you understood this format drop down. We have to select the contact custom field, and according to that contact custom field, we have to select the format. Now here you can enter the validation message like error or something if someone supposed to not enter the text, if they enter the number. But we want that the name in the text format. So this message will be sent to them. So this is how we are going to create the messages and buttons. Let me quickly finish creating all of these messages and buttons. So here I have created all the buttons and messages. Here you can see the first message that we created, we uploaded the media. This is the same message. We have uploaded the image of the clothes, and then we have done the same for this toys. Here I have uploaded the image for the toys. Here I have uploaded 2 images. Now as I told you that I clicked on that add content. Here after uploading 1 image, I clicked on this add content, and then I selected media, after which I was able to upload the second image. If you want to upload image, video or audio, you can select media type as that. So similarly, I created the message for this new arrival also. I selected my media type as image, and then I selected or uploaded my image, and then I entered the text, and then I entered the buttons for that text. Then after that, if they are going to click on the buttons, if they want to place the order, they are going to click on yes button. And if they click on yes button, I am going to ask them ready to place new order. If you want to order, you can tell me your order,
or you can click on this link. So if they're going to tell me the order, this is the question which I've asked. If they're going to tell me the order, I have selected contact custom field as order items, and then I have selected the format as any, as I've told you earlier. So I've created a question for that. Now they will be sending me the message like I want this, I want that. And then as soon as they send me the text, I am going to write thank you for your order. We are processing it right now. So if they're going to click on this talk to support, I'm going to provide them with the support details. And if they're going to click on this main menu, I'm going to redirect them to the main menu. Here what I've done, I have simply clicked on the circle. I have dragged the circle and then I have made the connection of that box to this box. In this way, I've created this connection. So here we are done with all the messages. If you are going to ask the question, you can also do one more thing to make this WhatsApp chatbot more personalized, that you ask them their name. Now here I do not require the name field, so I've skipped that. What we can do, we can go towards the action. We can drag and drop this ask question and then we can ask them their name. So let's say please enter your name. And in this contact custom field, as I told you earlier, I am going to select this contact custom field as full name and the format will be text, and then the validation message will be error. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the connection between this question and this question, and then when they're going to give me their name, I'm going to send them this thank you message. Now how we can make this more personalized? As soon as they're going to enter their name, I'm going to send them the personalized WhatsApp message, thank you for your order, and whatever name they are going to add. Now how we are going to do this? Here as you can see, I have selected my contact custom field as full name. So on the left hand side where you can see the settings option, you can create your contact custom fields by clicking on this contact custom fields. Let's open this and I'm going to explain you this contact custom fields. So here I have landed to this contact custom fields. If I scroll down, you can see all the fields which I have created. And here I have added the full name contact custom field in that previous chatbot, in the WhatsApp chatbot. So now to make that personalized, as I have created this contact custom field, and as soon as I'm going to receive the reply, it will be automatically saved in this contact custom field. And now to make this more personalized, I simply need to click on this, click here to copy field name. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to paste that over here. Thank you for your order and whatever their name is. You can do the same for the rest of the contact custom fields. Now let's quickly rename this chatbot to Little Giggles. And then we have to make sure that we have toggle on the button. If we keep this inactive, the messages will not be sent. So we have to make sure that the flow is active, and then we have to click on this save. So as to save the flow. So flow updated successfully. If we do not save the flow, the messages will be lost. So it is very important that we save the flow. Now let's quickly open my WhatsApp and I'm going to check all the buttons and all the messages are working fine or not. So here I'm going to send, hi, I want to order kids toys. I'm going to send the message. Let's wait for the reply. So here I have received the reply. This time I'll go with this adorable toys. Let's wait for the reply. And here we have received this reply. We have received the images and it is asking me want to order some. I'll go with this yes. And it is asking me ready to place an order. Let's go with one rainbow toy. You can also add the list. You can also add the document here just for the uploading purpose so that you can understand. I have uploaded the image. I'm going to send this message. Let's wait for the reply. And here it is asking me enter your name. I'm going to enter my name as Shubhamurthy. I'm going to send this message. And here you will see that I have received a personalized message. Thank you for your order, Shubhamurthy. We are processing it right now. You will receive an update shortly. Do you want to talk to support or go back to the main menu? Let's click on this talk to support. You will see I'm going to receive the support information. Here I have received the message. I'm going to click on this main menu and you will see the very first message will be sent to us. So this is how this WhatsApp chatbot is going to run. And here we have successfully created a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbot tutorials. And if you have any queries or doubts, please drop a comment below this video. So here we have successfully created a WhatsApp chatbot for your kids' store business. I hope you like this video and you have understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Also, you can try Pabbly Chat Flow for 100% free and create your own WhatsApp chatbot.